Police are searching for clues tonight, and tonight we are hearing from the business owner. He talked with 10 on your side's Jason Marks. So Jason, was he able to shed any light on what happened last night?
Nicole, he was the only other person in the store at the time. He said he heard what sounded like a pan falling to the ground, and then when he walked to the back, he saw an 18-year-old who was like another son lying there dead.
It is so hard to believe, even now, that this happened to us.
82-year-old George Fuller opened Philadelphia Cold Cuts in Portsmouth 29 years ago. Most of it filled with good times, but last night brought a memory he'll never forget.
I was in the front and I was counting the register, and I heard just a loud sound, and I thought it was one of our heavy aluminum pots had fallen to the floor.
At the time Fuller was closing up shop, he was there with his employee, 18-year-old Omar Booker. Booker was in the back.
And so I just waited a second or two, just a short period of time, and I asked, Omar, are you okay? He didn't answer.
So he went looking for him. He noticed the back door was wide open. He looked over and saw Booker on the floor not moving.
I thought maybe he was unconscious. I saw no evidence of there having been any scuffle or anything.
He called for help, and 2 hours later, a detective broke the news. His employee had been shot and killed.
It's a wonderful kid. He was just 14 when he first came here.
Omar became Fuller's right-hand man. He was there 6 days a week, many times coming over right after school.
Just doesn't make sense, and his young life, 18 years old, has been taken from him.
Omar was like a member of the family. Fuller says he's not sure about the future of the Portsmouth store. Just too much pain to come back.
I miss him. I don't want to work without him. I'm old enough to not have to do this, and I prefer not to. I just don't want to work without him. He was such a blessing.
And Mr. Fuller really isn't sure whether that Portsmouth store will reopen. I can tell you the family really loved Omar Booker. They were actually thinking someday he'd be the future of the franchise. They, like so many now, are just sitting and waiting for answers. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
What a tribute there to Booker, who started working at the sub shop when he was only 14. He was a student at IC Norcom High, and last year he became a father.